Alright, it is August 13th, 2020. This one here, I got a call for a customer that says she has her water shut off, her main water pump or something's off, and so she doesn't know how to get her water back on. And there was a storm a couple days ago, and she hasn't had water since, so she's kind of desperate. She really wants it back on, so I told her I'd give it a shot, see what I could do, try to get it back on for her. So we're gonna go take a look, see what's going on. Hopefully we can help her out. Alright guys, I'll get you some shots. Here we go. So what's going on?
There's no water at all.
Okay, yeah. No water. So if we take a look. Okay. So your grandmother said there's no water and that we need to take a look at the pump. Do you know where the breaker is for the electrical panel?
It's over here.
Okay, let's go take a look at that. You think it tripped? You mind stepping out? I'll take a look at it real quick. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. No, it doesn't look like anything's tripped. It says the pump is on. I imagine that's for water. That's just hot water. Do you know where the water heater is?
Yeah.
Okay. We might shut it off just because we don't want it to fry itself.
It's in this closet.
Okay, let me take a look real quick. Yeah, it's electric. Yep. Electric. Okay, let's go shut it off so the puppy won't fry itself. So here we go. See, hot water. Okay, I'm gonna shut that off. So we're sure that's the one here. Pump. I shut it off, shut it back on. I don't know if it's gonna come on, but I think the pump might be bad. Because you do have electrical service when your furnace is running, your lights are on. I think your pump's bad. She said it was underneath the porch, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go try to locate it, take a look.
The pump stopped working after the power went out.
Yeah, right. I hear you. I understand. It might have got some kind of electrical malfunction. Might have shorted, or it might have. But I checked the panel. The panel's fine. So we have to take a look at the actual pump, see if that's the issue. So I'm gonna go take a look at that.
I'll be in the backyard.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. For the safety of the occupants of the home and for myself, I did record the incident here just because of the sheer fact that these are minors. There are no legal adults possible to be at the home at this time, so I just wanted to make sure that they are completely safe due to the pandemic that's going on, as well as, you know, making sure that minorities are safe at the same time. So I'm gonna go take a look around on the outside. They're all inside the home. Take a look inside on the outside here and see if I can find the pump. Okay, so I spoke to the homeowner. She stated that it's okay that I enter the home as well as perform any work necessary. Due to the presence of no adults, I got her advice, and the adolescents here are giving their best attempt at information. So got my knee pads on. We're gonna go take a look in the basement here, or sorry, the crawl space. Go take a look, see if I can find the pump and see what's wrong with it. It's probably shot, so we'll see. So they come out. I mean, I don't know how we detach them.
Because last time Sunday went under the crawl space. My grandma said something about detachable stairs or something.
Oh, okay. Because there's the crawl space. I think I could squeeze under here. I mean, I'm not super rotund. I'm probably. It seems pretty solid. I don't think it's gonna.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid to the home. So I'm gonna just grab my light and crawl under there and see what I can see.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. You guys obviously don't have smell-o-vision, but there is a very strong ammonia odor down here, indicating there is a lot of urine and feces. And as you can see, there is a large amount of stuff underneath this home, and I don't think this is safe for me to crawl underneath without a hazmat suit. So I'm gonna have to revisit this one, and I'm gonna let the customer know that we definitely need to have this cleaned out, because this is just unsafe for me to. I mean, I don't feel comfortable getting underneath there, but we're just gonna let her know, and we'll readdress it another time. All right, guys. The youngsters here are mowing, but as you can see, it's pretty messy. There's a bunch of stuff here, pretty well rotted, and I know you don't have smell-o-vision, but there is a large amount of ammonia coming from the surrounding area, indicating feces and urine. There is feces here, and then underneath the home, as you can see, it is extremely messy. I'm trying to get you a good shot here. I mean, it's not really workable, and it's very, very, very nasty. So I recommended to the homeowner that she have the area cleaned, and she got upset and did not want me to suggest that. So looks like we're on to the next one, and she's gonna call somebody else. So here we go. Okay, so that call, the customer was obviously a little upset. She thought it was kind of ridiculous that I wouldn't crawl underneath her house. So I just let her know it's probably best if she has the area cleaned before somebody goes underneath the home, due to the fact that there's animal refuse underneath the home, and that's kind of dangerous to the health of workers in the surrounding area. If somebody is willing to go underneath there and do that, hey, more power to them. But if somebody gets sick because of that, I just don't think that's really smart. So I let her know that she probably should have it cleaned up, and she didn't really like that, so she got upset. So nothing you can do, just, you know, on to the next one, and hopefully she can get her water back on soon, because we all know that's not fun, and not having any water is pretty terrible. The customer was a little upset that I wouldn't call underneath the house. I just let her know that it's kind of dangerous because of the sheer fact that there's, you know, animal refuse, you know, feces and pee underneath the home, and that's a little bit dangerous, so to the health of the workers. And so I let her know that that's not safe for me, and that I'm not comfortable crawling underneath there. And she was upset about that, so I mean, there's not much I can do about that. But I let her know that she needs to probably have somebody clean that up, or if somebody else wants to try it, I mean, more power to them. But yeah, I just let her know that that's not safe, and I don't have a hazmat suit, so I'm not willing to do that until it's cleaned. So, but I also let her know that she probably should have it cleaned, or what do you call it, closed up, because the thing had no flipping door. I was like, okay, here's your problem, there's no door. Got to put a door on there so no, you know, critters and stuff get underneath there and make it a big giant mess. It was probably the issue, but you know, it kind of sucks because she has no water service. But if I crawl in there and get sick, we got a whole nother problem, and I don't think that's smart. So I think we'll just let it happen, let bygones be bygones. I just was not willing to crawl underneath the home for the sheer fact that I could get sick, and then we would have a whole different problem. And I don't want to put anybody in that predicament. So I just said, hey, let's just, you know, let bygones be bygones. She was upset that I wouldn't go underneath there, and you know, I did my best. I looked at the other stuff. I checked the switches. I did everything. So nothing we could do. I did let her know that the door underneath there was just totally wide open. I mean, there's no flipping door on the thing, and I was like, wow, like that's your problem. It's gotta be closed up, and that's the reason why you have all that mess down there and all that. But she didn't want anything to do with it, so she just said she'll call somebody else, and so there you go. On to the next one. There we go.